Hello YouTube, it is Leo Young here with impressive... I don't know what to call this. I was wrong. I was expecting something. I just didn't... Let's start from the beginning. Like I said in my last video, if I was wrong, you can go dislike the hell out of that Who is Savitar theory video I did. I also want to say thank you to those who did subscribe to me for that video. I have a video coming up in a few days that's going to explain something that might pop your bubble. So, starting right off the bat, in a way, like I was saying in the reaction video, if you just saw that, we were all wrong. Well, not all of us. I'm not trying to throw the burden off. Of course, I was fucking wrong. I was off. Everybody who said he's Future Barry, yes, he is Future Barry. An alternate universe Future Barry. He's not the Future Barry that we saw with the black, like the long hair. When Savitar opens up his suit and Barry steps out, don't expect him. Expect like a half-burned face Savitar, alright? I'm actually curious. I want to see just how far that goes. I'll explain that later. But anyways, so I'm going to give a quick like rundown of the show and the episode and get into it. So the show is an emotional episode. They go off, they try to find that female scientist. I forgot her name right off the bat. I'm very sorry. Like I said, I did not even go to look it up. They went to go find her, and Caitlyn's there. They try to save her. They save the girl, of course, but they lose the fight. Caitlyn gets away, and as the episode goes on, you see that Cisco is less and less willing to attack Caitlyn because he still sees Caitlyn. Julian is actually like, you need to take her down, because if you take her down, we get her back. We can bring her back. They did at the end of the episode, but it was key moments in the time, not in the time, key moments in the episode that helped Barry figure out who the hell Savitar really was. You see, for Barry, sorry, I have to move this mouse so it doesn't turn off my camera. For Barry, the entire episode was about not for Barry, but for us, the entire episode was about love. Joe was announcing his love to the DA. The DA was telling Joe everybody was loving each other. Julian was loving Caitlyn. Cisco loved Caitlyn, but as a sister. HR was falling for the new scientist female, who's now apparently a main character for the show. And I guess she was falling for him. And it's all about love. And that is what, sorry about that. That is what tipped Barry off. Barry was like, huh, love. Well, not just that. During the one scene, like I guess you could call it the climax of the the climax of the show, because it's rising resolution, rising something, climax, fallen resolution. They go to a abandoned warehouse to rescue the DA. Killer Frost captures the DA at Barry's house. Joe has to bring the female scientist who's going to help capture Savitar, and he brings Barry with him. And as Barry's trying to like communicate with Caitlyn, he's like, Caitlyn, we're a family. We're supposed to protect each other. Caitlyn is literally mirroring everything he says. He's like, we're a family. We're supposed to protect each other. It's just like that. And she's like, I know everything. Savitar tells me everything you're gonna say. Not only that, Savitar knows Cisco's up in the railings. So that whole shit goes down. Cisco fights Caitlyn. He finally takes her down, and everything's a little bit better until the end, which is where Barry goes chasing after Savitar. He's like, I know who you are. You have everything. Barry, I think I never said this, but for me, I have subtitles on my TV. So when Savitar speaks, the actual commas come up. So when he says, I am the future Flash, it's I am the future, comma, Flash. One of Barry's memories is Julian saying, I am the future Flash. Savitar was being legit direct. He was not hiding who he was. He's like, I am the future Flash. I am the future you, Barry. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. Savitar takes off his armor, and you see like Barry, half his face is burned, and they're just like, alright, well, you're another version of me. I'm really curious as to see though, because oh, by the way, that's the end of the review. Something about the way this all works out, because it doesn't make any sense. And that's why this is an alternate universe Barry. Whoever this Barry is, he's from one of the alternate timelines. Now I'm just gonna say this because, not to be like a bitch, but I'm gonna say he's from the original timeline. Because it doesn't make sense. We followed Barry throughout every timeline. We followed him through the first season timeline. Then we followed him when he saved Central City from Weather Wizard timeline. Then we followed him through the Flashpoint timeline. And we followed him through this timeline. So at one of those points, sorry, my phone. One of those points, something happened to Barry. And it's probably because of Flashpoint, because it seems like Flashpoint is the main issue for all of the things that are going on. Now, personally, I'm a little disappointed that it is the Future Flash, because it's a little too obvious, but at the same time, I kind of understand where they're coming from. For the past 3 seasons, everyone's like, Flash is the villain for every single episode. Remember when people said that Harrison Wells was the Future Flash? Then Future Flash is Zoom. And then people were like, Wally is Future Zoom. And I was like, no. Something doesn't make... What gave Zoom away was his name. What gave Harrison Wells away was... there's no way they're going to ruin the Reverse Flash's legacy by making him, Future Barry. But, fun fact, Savitar in the comics never revealed his identity. So, just putting that out there, anybody could be Savitar. That's why if you've all been wondering why we've been making these theories, it's because Savitar's never really had, I mean, not all of us know that, but like, if you've been wondering, Savitar doesn't have a secret identity. He's just some Vietnam pilot who went missing. But the real question is now, it's just, what's going on with this new Barry, or this old Barry? What if that is the original Barry we saw from season 1 who went back in time? We don't know. We're going to have to see. But something happened. Something really bad. To the point, if Barry's willing to kill Iris like that, I don't know, man. I'm sorry, I'm trying to sit down and think about how this all like pans out, how it all works out. Like, there's Barry, there's Future Barry, and then there's alternate timeline Barry, which is why he's able to come through and mess with the past and the present. No matter what happens to the past Barry or the future Barry, this Savitar Barry, I'm just going to call him Savitar. No matter what happens to future Barry or past Barry, Savitar is unaffected. It's kind of sad when you think about it. You trapped yourself in the Speed Force because you were a villain. Wow. So there was the Ronnie Raymond theories, the Harrison Wells, the HR, the Hunter Zolomon theory, Future Barry theory, Future Wally theory. I think someone said Joe. I don't know if that was a joke, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, I'm just as surprised as you. Hope you guys did enjoy this video though. Like, damn. And I got nothing else for you. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. I'm trying to find that. Why do I look like Armin?